What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Outer Reef. Just doing a little walk around town today, my new hometown, Whitstable, in the county of Kent, United Kingdom. Just so happens to be the retirement, or kind of hometown, of one Peter Cushing.
The Tarkin. I should have expected to find you holding Vader's leash.
Kind of a few of my favorite things right here. Whitstable is also responsible for the invention of the Mark V, first dive helmet ever.
Divers, square yourselves away and approach the ring.
I'm pretty sure, I'll have to double check that. But also, one of my favorite Star Wars characters and just a legendary actor on his own, Peter Cushing, aka Grand Moff Tarkin.
When the battle station is finished, Governor Tarkin.
I don't know what crabs they're talking about. We are just doing a little walkthrough of town today. She's on her work break, and oftentimes we'll come out here and we'll be looking for some mid-century / tiki stuff. I think I've mentioned before, we're doing a whole tiki room. We have a lot of inspiration from Spike's Breezeway. It's not going to be anything near that, but it's going to be our own little slice of paradise. So while we're on this little walkabout, we're looking for vintage stuff, and I'll include a little clip of some of the vintage shops we pop into, because if you're ever in town, they have some really good stores here. Kind of a quieter part of town, very residential, all the homes. Like I said, guys, the contrast is crazy from where I just was to where I am now. Everything looks way different. It's pretty cool though. As somebody who's worked in the construction realm, I have so much respect for all the dudes really renovating these ancient houses, man. Some places in our house are kind of actually falling apart. It's just so old, and then sometimes I'm afraid to touch things because I'm afraid they might crumble.
I can fix it.
So if you're working on stuff like this, wow, props to you, because you're probably really, really talented. So yeah, more on Peter Cushing. I know he's not from here, right? I think he was born elsewhere in England, and as his acting career kind of took off, he had a lot of success with the old school Hammer movies.
The Masters of Horror.
Which were kind of really fun. A lot of the times, especially towards the late 60s and 70s, like super ultra graphic horror. I know he was famous for one of his roles in The Curse of Frankenstein.
We've only just started.
And then that's one, I believe his agent actually, he called his agent because he wanted to do it. He wanted to be cast in that. And I think from there, he started working his way up. And then eventually, as you know, in the mid-70s, he became Grand Moff Tarkin.
We'll keep the local systems in line.
And he wasn't super into sci-fi, admittedly, is what he said, but he thought his fan base would really love the movie. And turns out he wasn't wrong. We're actually walking along the part of town where he actually lived. He has a house here. I believe the family still has it. And if we find it, we'll let you know. But They all kind of look the same.
I don't know if the family do still own it.
Yeah,
but
okay.
It's definitely
It's around here.
privately owned, and we're trying to find it.
This town has no shortage of some amazing vintage vehicles.
Oh, I know where it is.
Oh, have we located the house?
Yeah, we've got to go that way.
All right. They have some very, very tight alleyways around here.
Oh yeah, the Squeeze Gut Alley. We'll find it.
There's one called Squeeze Gut Alley apparently, and I've heard it lives up to its name.
Yeah, don't eat a big lunch before you go down.
Look at that tennis court blue popping. That is vibrant. So you guys have seen the beach I come from, Carolina Beach in North Carolina. Technically there's a beach here, it's just way different. Check this out. This is what they consider the beach here. No sand really at all. It's just a lot of pebble stone, and a lot of these locked in. I'm not even really sure of the term, but they're kind of barricaded by wooden walls as you go, but it is some beautiful coastline. It's very inland, so no chance of waves here, but there's plenty of windsurfers out here, a lot of kiteboarders. It's just really, really nice, and it's very moody today, as you can see. And there she is waiting on me to shut up. We've decided if we ever make it big and make a ton of money, I'm rich, bitch! Hey! Fingers crossed, knock on some wood. We would buy one of these because arguably some of the nicest homes in Whitstable, and as you can see, right on the beach. What a view. All right, well, we found Peter Cushing's house. This is where he would have come just to hang out in his retirement years. Quite a different view than out the bridge of a starship, but pretty cool nonetheless. Don't know if you guys can see it. Maybe I can zoom in on post, but it's a little plaque just saying, born 1913. He passed away in 1994. And the times he lived here from 1959 to 1994. So it seems like he's enjoyed this place for quite a while. You can see up there. And Tallulah says he liked to paint. So he was probably pretty inspired looking out this little view from day to day. Such an awesome little home. Again, a little bit different than out the bridge of a starship, but very cool nonetheless. An awesome place to just be hanging out. I was just thinking about how I read he passed in 1994, and then imagine how stoked and excited he probably would have been to have known that way over 20 years later, I believe. Yeah, well past 20 years.
I don't do math.
Rogue One came out, 2015, 2016? To make a cameo almost 25 plus years later, well after his passing, I bet he would have been really excited about that.
Prepare for the jump to hyperspace and inform Lord Vader.
Alright, we're just walking right up on our favorite bar / pub, is what you guys call it in the UK. Well, our favorite place to come have a beer, I think, out of a lot of places we've been, really.
Oh, it's like a staple of Whitstable.
Yeah, we're walking right up on it. It's the Old Neptune. I believe it's been here forever. It's so old that the bar's even slanted. I don't think they're actually able to fix it because it's a historic type thing. But nonetheless, you guys, if you're in town, this should be a must stop for you guys. It's dog friendly. They've got great beers on tap, and the whole staff is really cool. And just look at this place. I feel like it just doesn't get any more UK British than that. Just cool little pub right on the coast. And what's even cooler, hopefully you guys can see from here, an artist did some of the coolest little art I've ever seen in my life. Kind of protesting, I believe they're dumping like not so chill water right into their raw ocean here, and they've had enough, as you can see by the sign. So that's really cool. I am all for protecting our oceans at any cost. I would have loved to stop for a beer, however it's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, but man, you British are my type. That pub is loaded right now with people just having beers, and I'm all about it.
I'm scared though.
We think this is what's
Squeeze Gut Alley.
Squeeze Gut Alley, and honestly, looking at it, they ain't wrong, folks.
I hope this is right.
Jesus, me too. Let's go. Oh my God, if you have claustrophobia, this is easily not for you.
One thing's for sure, we're all going to be a lot thinner.
Man,
I think it is right.
it's opening up now, but man, you can't fit more than 2 people side by side.
That really scared me.
Yeah, if you have claustrophobia, I mean, I've done a little like low-key spelunking, and it is not for me. So I would hate to have to maybe do that every day, but still pretty cool. Best place to buy booze in town by a mile. The Offie. They're always so cool to me and really accommodating, and they have the best selection. So I'm gonna plug them real quick. You guys should go in there.
2 hours later.
Time for a pint after an extremely long day.
Yee. Too much head on that.
Holy shit. Alright guys, we're just ending the day here at the Neptune. She worked all day, worked really hard. Well, she's behind the flowers there, but thanks for hanging out, watching us kind of track down some Peter Cushing lore. I'm sure it's not the last of Peter Cushing that I'll do, since as you see, he's kind of everywhere in this town, in the windows and the doors. They really love him, and understandably so. He's a pretty incredible actor, and from what I hear, pretty great human being as well. So thanks for tuning in, and we will see you on the next one.